This is Dan Morgan from Beyond 20, and today we're going to take a look at one of the new features in Cherwell Service Management version 8. That new feature is the Team Info Table. Now previously we could get at teams in Cherwell Security, so if I logged into the admin tool and went to Teams and Work Groups, I could see all of the teams, all of the work groups that were available to me. But if I wanted to modify those, I would have to have rights to get into the admin tool to do that. So what Cherwell has done now is given us a table right in the client tool to reflect this information. So if I go into my client tool and go to Tools, Table Management, I now have a Team Info table. And you can see I have the same values in this list, so user type teams, customer workgroup type teams, as I have in the admin tool. Now what I can do is I can make data go back and forth between the two. So if I was to change the team name, maybe add a description, maybe add an alias address, save that work, and then go into the client tool and let me drill into first level support. Now that data is there on that side. If I delete data from the client side and save the record, go back to the admin tool and do a refresh, that data doesn't actually write back to the admin tool. But there is a way to do that. What Cherwell has done is provided us the capability under Database, System Maintenance, to actually synchronize that information. So if I put a check here, click OK, that's going to do a maintenance operation. Now, I'm in the admin tool doing that. Well, how about if I want the technician or a manager or somebody who's got the rights to do this, to have that information sync? You could schedule that job. So as you know, with the scheduler, I can run system maintenance. So I could have a job that runs once, twice, 5 times a day that synchronizes that information over. Now 5 times may be a little bit heavy, but we would just tell the folks who've got the rights to do this that we're going to run that scheduled job maybe twice a day. So if you add new information, that's going to get synchronized over at a certain date and time. Now these 2 fields here that are in orange, I added those. The email alias is one of the fields that is out of the box, but it's not on the form out of the box. But this other field, team pager email, that's just to show that I could actually add as many fields or functions or buttons or whatever I want now to this team management table. So we've got a little more flexibility with what we can do here. So in any of my drop downs, let's say in the ticket, an incident, a request, a change, a problem, anywhere I want to do team ownership, I could actually point at this table for validation instead of pointing at the internal system tables if you want to. So again, maybe I want to add an additional email here so that a certain business rule, when it fires, it sends it to this email address, or the pager that everybody carries for that team, or cell phones or whatever, instead of the normal email alias address. So that's a quick look at that new functionality of the Team Info in Cherwell Service Management. If you'd like to subscribe to our videos, please go to youtube.com/beyond20llc.